Hello, 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 everyone. How are we all doing today? I hope you all are doing absolutely fantastic out there. And what do you mean, no, the streams are... This ain't even this song that I use from endings. What? But let's go ahead and say hello to everyone that's in the chat before we get started. Today is going to be a long run, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what we got going on here. So Amtech, Some Numbers, Santa Fe Productions, CSX Rail Fan 2, John Fitch, Railroad Gaming, Jamie SLKC, Southern Indiana Rail Fan, Trainz Rail Fan Gaming 1066, and there's Chance Nappy. Thank you, I appreciate you. EB, Nick from Vegas, Roar Bonnet, Traymaster, hello, 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 hello. Ew, nothing Canadian. Of course there's nothing gonna be Canadian, it's Utah. It is Utah. So here's my question to everyone in the chat. What do we want to scale the hill with? The Union Pacific Intermodal or the Utah Belt Coal Drag? What do we want to climb the grade with? Can't do a race with him because there is another train heading down, I believe. Union Pacific is bad. But it is their home territory, and not necessarily. I think the Utah Belt Coal Drag has won the stakes here. Well, the Intermodal will still go before us. I needed to cross over. Ah. Yeah, I was doing that with a flying cam. That's enough diddly-daddling. He's got to get crossed over. I think I'm missing something there. We're going to pay no attention to that right there. Again, this is purely an alpha version of the route. Uh-oh. UP stack on Soilder Summit must be a reopened Tennessee Pass situation. Oh, yes. What song was just playing? That was Pleasantville by North Sphere. Did I get an email regarding Trainz? Huh? Also, hello, Paulo Cruz. Also, to all of my, yes, those are the wigwag crossings. Scratchy used nothing but wigwag on here. I did not change a thing. Those are from Scratchy himself. Don't think there's a stopper there. Of course I'm on something different than the Riverton. This isn't my route. This is Scratchys. This is going to be coming out from Joiner Drill. If anybody got to see the, preview that he done on his YouTube channel? Alright, get my rail driver situated here. Now, of course, pay no mind to some missing stuff that I have going on. I haven't really gotten the time to send him all the missing cues that I have, and haven't really had the time to go digging for them just yet. I love that this intermodal train sometimes has floating. What is happening there? Lease some locomotives from a company called Henry's Freight Lines. It's fictional and giving your railroad companies an opportunity to lease an NSC 40-9. Well, got the ponder. Gotta go. Time to get my late birthday cake. Go get your birthday cake. Is there a Union Pacific? Let's see. Let me go to Broadcastify. That's Greater Waycross. I mean, we could listen to Waycross, but then that just wouldn't make sense out here, would it? Why am I not getting any cake? Okay, we're on a UP feed. Hopefully it makes some sense. Gotta wait for this guy to get out of the way. But yes, I agree that the cantilevers from Wigwag will definitely be a nice change of pace. Oh, buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm already on a slope. Sit still, sit still, sit still, sit still, sit still. How are you gaining speed?
No. No, 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 no.
I hear helper. Oh, Hillmont. CCRL. At least you two make sense being out here. Throw some sand on that thing. There we go.
I'll take you guys up to Millersburg siding so you can swap it out there, over.
Oh, Southern Rail. All right, it's time for us to leave Helper. He should be crossing over. Why is that red? That's why it was red. Now he's got a clear, so he should be able to go. See ya. We are in Helper, Utah. BNSF also wouldn't feel out of place, no? Let's see. Anybody else having issues with YouTube's ad placements? I guess? I don't know. Invest in the ad block. That's all I can say. Let's go into Surveyor real quick. And I'm not going to give too many spoilers here as to how the route looks and feels. We're going to run all the way up to the summit. Now up here at the summit, first minute of joining. I can't help you there again. Only thing I can say is invest in the ad block. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do a any trains on the line at drop off at any points. Drop off at any points on the river. I mean, in all technicality, I guess. Chilling train. I like how it's just. I love my names. I swear. Train to Audi. I forgot that Audi had a portal at one point in time on the Riverton. The ZI-100. I had something here that I was gonna WVR to grain. I mean, WVR wouldn't look out of place here because they're making their way to the Riverton, I guess. You know what? He's held up in the siding, waiting for waiting for a hello, Shilling. How are you? And what else can we throw going our way? Henry Train, currently we are not looking for leasers at the moment. We're kindly booked. What am I looking for? Train. La Playa train. Okay. We'll have the La Playa train coming down at us. Steam excursions over the summit. I have no idea, but I'm not planting one. And let's go even further beyond. Ah! But, I plan on traveling the entire thing on this stream. Let's go down here to the Narrows and throw another train to come at us. I-191, what are you? No, wait. Go away. I-052? Tropicana? Conway Southern. Okay. I don't have 1989. I only have 3 Union Pacific locomotives. Goofy Train Re. What is this? What is this? It's a manifest of some sort. UP. You know what? We'll get the big boy from 2004. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that model needs a update and a half. Jesus. Yeah, the bean sniff won't look too out of place. Oh, Spartacus, how you doing? That was a very outdated UP model. Alright, so now that I have them where I want them to go, first of all, instant load command, load random. Let the command get done. And then you drive. No, this is not my route. This is Scratchy's. The same guy who made Cold Country, same guy who made Eagle River, same guy who made That Sun Junction. Scratchy. You drive as well. Neither of one of you will be on the same line. And so everybody, we will be meeting trains along our... Why does it keep going to kilometers? What the... is a kilometer? Allowed to do 15 until the intermodal gets far enough out of the way. Okay, that's just not detailed yet. Again, what you're seeing is an alpha version of the route. Yeah, but I didn't press G. You want some Rio Grande locomotives? Go to wigwagsimulations.com. Ton of motors. Made by Rio. (1067) UP 6706, the last C and D. Oh, I saw that. I saw a picture of that. This is our train, 120 cars back. We are running 3 by 5 by 2. I think we got enough on the helpers side to make our train able to get up the top of the hill. But the climb is about to get steep. Still not enough power? I mean, we'll have to see. Going along, hood forward. There you go. I think this will be the first full-length Soilder Summit Route for Trainz, if I'm not mistaken. Someone will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that it is the first full route of the Soilder Summit for Trainz. I think. But there was one on the DLS? Oh, okay. But look at the mountains though, like Scratchy did an absolutely fantastic job in capturing that. There gonna be a price on this route? Yes. This will be a pay route on jointed rail. For anybody ask me the price, I have no idea. I do not have that information at this current time. What a coincidence. Need sand now that we're going. Got a yellow at our intermediate.
Looks like the car that's right behind the engine over.
Mile marker is 628, well 627.9 on the east track. I know. The very first time I played on Soilder Summit was Microsoft Train Simulator. Way back in the day. Anybody else remember the old there was a at the rail yard video of that Soilder Summit that has a big long mute section because they used rock me like a hurricane, and so that got copywritten, so that whole spot is just muted. No, I think he finally changed the audio on it. It does, Jamie. It does look really well right now. If you have power, feel free to lease locomotives for up to 5 years. Oh, okay. Right now, because of our influx, where we turned into a class 1 of our influx of big GE motors, rebuilt EMD motors. Right now, we're doing pretty good. We're actually selling off a bunch of old stuff. Looks like I might be riding yellows for a minute as our grade now upgrades to a 2%. I might need to give her a little bit more fuel here. Make the engines work a little harder for me. I remember Soilder Summit and Microsoft Train Sim. You don't remember MSTS's Soilder Summit? It was by Maple Leaf Tracks, I think. Oh. Yes, it was an add-on by Maple Leaf Track. Ages ago. We got pretty decent speed going on. But we are finally on the climb. The climbing part of this route isn't going to be the hard part. The hard part is going back down. What the DPs sound like right now? I just want you all to get a visual of this, of these winding S curves that we got going on. This is gonna be fun. This is a fun little thing right here. Look at that. Does Amtrak cross the Soilder Summit? That isn't my favorite part. My favorite part is this right here. Unfortunately, this power plant is no longer here in this spot. Hola, Rocky Rails. If I can get situated here, I'm moving around too much. We're right at track speed. Might need to back her off just a little bit. Where's that intermodal at? I'm on a grade, I can't stop. I'm a loaded coal train. Alright, cool, thank you. What do you mean you don't? I am using my rail driver. Hold up. Why am I sideways? What is happening here? Hi. I am using my row driver if you can't see it. Side width. We're on a 2.25% grade right now. I reckon it's like this all the way up. Of course, I'm missing some, what looks to be conveyors. But holy crap. They are missing some tubbies. Got 120 of them, and the 5 units in the middle are basically the exact middle of the train. Got a set of 60. Got what do we have? Three engines on the front, a set of 60 cars, 5 in the middle. Another set of 60, 2 on the rear. I think I got enough power to make it over. What do you guys think? Nobody call me Tommy. A lot of power riding on this one. You got to make it up the hill. Also, if you listen, Scratchy has some nice little flange squealers. Yeah. You hear them? I really like the crossings, the crossing paths and stuff. I think those are really cool. I might steal them. And off into the wilderness we go. I don't think that would end too well, to be honest. Now, some of these areas are really pretty. Whenever I was at Rocket Cow, we'll take a Rocket Cow at the very end of the stream. Utah Railway ST40s. Yes, Utah Railway would be really nice for this. I hear our intermodal train. See how well he's doing. Just a winding. Look at that. You can't get a good shot with them. Oh, I hear another train. Yep, we got a meet. Let's take this in for a second. That right there is just downright cool. What do you guys think? Holy hell. What are your guys' thoughts on the Soilder Summit so far from what you've seen? You're down in Corbin for work? There you go, man. Corbin mentioned. It really does. Now you guys see why I put my Utah Belt route to hold? Stealing this spline. That really, like, that's really pretty. Hello, 1776. And both trains almost end at the same time. Cool. Yep. That was cool. That was a cool moment. Back to our train. Remember, our train's still been going this entire time. Bro stuck at 16 miles an hour. I feel like I've seen... That scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, where did I hear that from? Okay, I don't think that one's really... Listen to this one.
BNSF 970 West.
Why is it only in one ear?
S. Love Blue coming at you.
Why is he only in one ear?
Main 1, love skull. Main 1, tied down, call for a ride.
Tie down main 1, call for a ride, over.
Thank you, router out.
Trying to figure out a paint scheme. There you go. I feel like someone has captured this scene like on either on a Pentrax video or something from back in the day. I feel like I've seen this scene before. Obviously not with Utah Belt, but like with Utah Railway or something. The beauty of these mountains is unmatched, I swear. Obviously it's not home, but goodness is it pretty. And now it's my coal train's turn to meet.
UP Rambo to Yermo Mechanical.
Mechanical.
Hey, can you make sure the two east out motors in 210 are on
The tank
right?
train.
Copy, no ball.
Speaking of, my, oh my. Now you can't see a tank train, but That's still cool. Railblazer? Yeah, there you go. That right there is.
We're gonna hold up real quick on humping. We got 2 and 19 right now, and these first started at 19. Okay, here we go.
I'm just picking the best spots to see locomotives meet up each other. Double clear, which those are intermediates, but heck yeah. I'm good with some clears. Especially on a 2.4% grade. That just tells me that intermodal has gotten out of here. Which is good. I think we need some more light. Yeah, make it about... Yeah. Yeah, now we got some light.
Alright, straight rail, you are good. Would it be easier for me to line you guys down main, over?
So we're gonna be on this grade for quite some time still yet. Don't really level out for another. So yeah, it's mile marker 12, and we're at number 9. So like, still got another 3 miles before it even remotely begins to level out and we start to gain speed. Oh, you know what I forgot? Hold up. I did forget something. I knew I did. And it just popped in my mind. I gotta go into Surveyor. Hold up. We're gonna build another train to come yelling at us. There's my intermodal. Where's that manifest? Do I have enough time? Is that manifest far enough out that it ain't gonna hurt anything? I think so. Yeah, that manifest is far enough out. He ain't gonna really hurt nobody right now. So, I forgot about a reskin that I had. Only thing I can tell you is you need to find Rio's video on how to reskin. But, DRGW ES44.
2 on the north. Or 2 on the south, Mappa.
Throw a few of the tunnel motors in there. SD70.
Hi, Tower. You can have Right back G4, 0, 2, and 1. Airs out, 3, west handbrakes. Over.
79, 72.
Hell yeah.
0, 2, and 1. 3 on the west. Airs out. 14, 15, thank you.
You're not Rio Grande. Rio Grande would never touch an ES-44? I don't know. Everybody else did.
BNSF 79, 72 to right around 65.
What should I make this train, guys? Empty coal hauler making its way back? Another manifest,
65, over.
another tanker, another intermodal.
Coming at you, over. I-1, heading now to R1, over. I-1, heading out to R1, over. That is correct, over.
With a tier 4 and a pair of Gevos in Rio Grande. There you go. Hopper train. HO, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there was a Rio Grande one or not that I have. Oh yeah, the ELFX. Did I make a ELFX hopper set? It'd be really... Uh-oh. Grand Trunk. Mopac.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm going to get it offered up.
No.
What? What has happened? There we go. The Rio Grande back at home. Heck yeah. There's another train coming at us. Cool. Let's get back with ours, who is still struggling up the hill. So this is the land where I only have 3 Union Pacific locomotives, because I dislike Union Pacific, so... This is going to be the stream where you'll see everything and everything except for people out east, unless it's like a one-off locomotive on a train. Access to this route, please. No, and if you ask again, I'm going to mute you. How's that? Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-gap-boop-boop. Now, I don't know if he's going to do dig holes or anything, or if he's just going to make like a trick where it's just fading into black, if that makes sense. There's no tunnel at all. Okay. It's just portals. Fine by me. Whatever works. Who needs a tunnel? Yeah. Which I also have the train information list. I can see everybody that is moving. There's a flying cam not moving. Everybody seems to be doing good. That is just downright beautiful. Hey, you guys watch this train snake his way up for a moment. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got my drink, and yes, this is the new jointed route that Scratchy is working on. This is the Soilder Summit. Don't quote me on it, but I do believe it's a one-to-one recreation of the Soilder Summit. Full jaw-dropping quality action as always seen by Scratchy. I have none of that information at this time. All I'm doing is beta testing it. And I was told by Scratchy I was allowed to bring you guys along for the ride. So here we are. This is your first look. We started down in Helper, and we're making our way up. Looks very nice. Say too much. I believe that these vests are actually on the download station. I would just search up Utah belt. Yep, and we started in Helper. And making our way to Provo. You just hear it now, the Provo River subdivision.
That'll do.
I feel like I hear another train. This is real pretty. I love the mix of a safe trend and a searchlight.
Go ahead, 100, go ahead and tie it down. Crew's getting their paperwork right now. They're
Hey, we're almost to the point where we can speed up by 5 miles an hour. But here's the problem. I can't even get up to the speed. Not say it, never laid it then. As long as I don't slip. We start slipping, we're in trouble. Girls in the middle are giving all that they can. And the girls in the rear are pushing with everything they got. One thing I love doing a lot is getting in the rear helper and watching from back here. Watching the grind. How's performance? Doing really well. I haven't had no issues with performance. Now, this stream would have probably happened a little earlier. However, I'll get it out in a second. The stream would have happened a little earlier, not in the day, but like earlier, either in the last month or so. because when he first sent me the when he first sent the alpha out to some testers, including myself, we were having some weird loading issues with the route. But he has fixed that, and I think it was like a set of bushes that was doing it. And ever since he fixed that, it's been perfect. I haven't had a single issue. Spit it out, Junior. Sorry. Should I get an Austrian route? It was some sort of bush that was also used on the Gillow route when it first came out. I'm speeding. How am I speeding? Oh, because we have less of a grade now. That's why I'm speeding. I was still giving her all that she could give. Australian. Ah. 3 mile long iron ore trains go brrr. Those iron ore trains are cool. Big modern GEs and EMDs and all those tiny little hopper trains. Oh, this one has a tunnel. Imagine how loud it is in these tunnels. Especially once it's got curve and the flanges are just going AWOL. I'm just chilling at notch 4 right now. Be back in a minute. All right. 30. Cool. Speed her up a little bit. Yeah. No dig holes for the tunnels yet. Again, this is early alpha. Still going to be a minute before it's ready for release, but we will follow along with every journey with or every update that he allows me to see anyway. I love this. I love like being in the helper like I'm just a child just lost. Just you wait. If anyone that didn't already hear, me and the wife are having a child. He's due next month, so videos and streams might come to a full pause again for a minute. Just whenever I can, I guess. Just y'all wait for one of them Run 8 streams when I teach my youngin how to set up a fence, be pushers and stuff like that. Going across Mojave or something. That'd be fun. Now, do I really think? Thank you. Do I really think that he will get into Trainz as much as I did? Probably not. But I'm gonna seed those sows. Thank you, guys. Yeah, put it in notch 5. Yes. Oh, hello. Rio Grande. That train's absolutely flying. What is that little thing on the nose? It's a gyro light. But it only lights up when the train's in emergency. The ELFX ones? Yeah! We got the Utah Bell going on out here. Those are reskins by ARC. Those are reskins of the RR Mods coal hoppers. I need to ask Adamovic if we have perms to throw them up on the site. But I think they're also Guido, so it'd probably be a whole thing. That's all right. They fit for what I wanted anyway. Rio Grande train, you have a lot on the rear. Have a safe trip. Going down. I think we're almost to Summit. Just saw your live notification. What did I miss? Well, we are on the Soilder Summit by Scratchy. This is a very early alpha build of the route. Still in the alpha stages. It literally says on its picture that it is nowhere near release.
Over. 32 over.
But we are driving some trains anyway, going across the route, showing you guys what to look forward to.
I'll let you know. I got one coming into the line too, and a train that needs to depart before I get you going. Over.
Okay, now we're just chilling. We're up on top of the mountain. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Utah Belt, man, my train don't even have pants. When this releases, where it's releasing and for which version. When this releases, it'll be releasing on jointedrail.com, and it'll be available for Trainz 19 SP5 and up. Yeah, Scratchy's still building all of his stuff in 19 right now. And unless 26 comes out before the route is ready, I'm sure that it will still be available for 19, 22, and 26. However, I wouldn't really count on it. I wouldn't really count on anything lasting much longer available for 19. After 26 drops. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Payware or a freeware route when released. It'd be a payware route. It's done by Scratchy, man. You don't see the level of detail? I'd ask for money for this. Has 26 been confirmed? As far as I'm aware, it has. In a blog post by Trainz. How far north going with trackage? Not sure. We're going to find out. Oh, there's another train already. Want to take a pause. See that? Let's follow that. And we have a coal mine. An active coal mine. That we can actually come up here and load trains if you wanted to. What is that branch called? The Skyline Mine Loadout? Which I like its little yard. Colton Junction. The Colton branch, I think? That is still really cool, though.
Router ground train master, okay to go between 2 and 3.
Hello, Nathan Lee. How you doing? And as we get past this point, it's 60 miles an hour up here. Holy crap, that is pretty. How big is this route? Massive. That's an understatement, but massive. Alright, randomly loaded manifest. Train looks good. Have the same trip down.
Go to 84 and I'll call you when I'm ready for you to report. Go to 84.
It's incredible scene. I did notice one thing though, and of course it is definitely a me thing. I just noticed that this entire time I've been on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm supposed to be on the opposite side. Whoops. Look at that. Crossing. Oh, I'm getting a little jitters. This will happen occasionally. As of right now, I don't know what exactly is causing it. But just doing that to senior detail helps. Oh, they're doing it again. Yeah, something doesn't like me over here. But then if I do that, It's fine. And then it does it again. I don't know what it's possibly doing. I don't know what that possibly is. It's really weird. Now we're back in the cab. And there it goes again. It is not the crossing gates. If it was the crossing gates, I'd be getting all that on the Riverton too. There's a scenery item somewhere out here that just does not like it when you load it. I know, I see it. I just love that if I go to the settings, change it, it fixes it. Then it goes back to doing it. Back up. Check. And it's good again. It doesn't make sense. Lower the draw distance, see if it takes longer for it to come back. No, it took the exact same. Wait. The worth? Are the problem always for me? I usually delete them when... Well, those are the gates from Wigwag Simulations. See, now it's not doing it. I lowered the draw distance to 5,000. So I wonder if it is an asset. It's one particular asset that causes that. Hello, Trainz 20, how you doing? So now we're fine. Incredible. See, look, back here at the crossing, and it's running fine. It is not the crossing. That crossing's from Rev of Wigwag Simulations. I know it's not them because I use the same ones. It's a distant shrub of some sort. I think that's supposed to be a DD. Mile marker 648. Whoa. Okay, that was a shrub. I thought there was something going on in the sky. I'm doing fantastic, Trainz 20. Thank you for asking.
Try that again, see if the radio's messing up.
All right. $60 miles an hour, and I've only been able to climb to 35. Do a Jeremy Clarkson. Hammer the scenery item causing lag off into space. I mean, I would if I knew what the scenery item was. Then I'd also report that back to Scratchy. That way he can remove it. That way nobody else runs into that issue. But I don't know what the scenery item is. And now look, even though I turned down my thing. Even though I turned down my draw distance, I only turned it down by 1 tick. Whatever that scenery item was, should have loaded in by now. Now here's my question. Will it do it again if I take it back up to 8,000? No. So that's the confusing part. No, we'll find the asset. I'll find it off screen though. Good thing EB's here. I see another train sitting over here in the distance. Oh. Oh, uh-oh. We're about to go downgrade now. I like how I was never able to get up to 60. That makes me mad. I really wanted to get up to 60. This is how AB's trains make it to the Riverton. They cross the Soilder Summit. But you know, it wouldn't be too far off. No, AB, it gets better. Well, you see, this isn't your average run-of-the-mill coal train. Should have taken the intermodal? Yeah. It could have been about done by now. But hey, we're enjoying the time, alright? Your road out in front is flooding? Yeah, it's supposed to give it real bad storms today, everybody. Especially over in eastern Kentucky, Virginia, Western Maryland. Western Maryland. Yeah, just the railroad. Western Maryland. West Virginia. Eastern Tennessee. I like its little sticker. Yeah, I saw the Mecha Charmeleon. And I do kind of want to play that. Mecha Charmeleon? What am I, a Pokemon? Charmeleon, yes. Alright. Now it's downgrade time. Dynamic brakes. Engage.
Zone back to me at 1455. Over.
Oh my God, what a...
Sorry, R7. R7 back to me.
What a descent. Holy crap, that would scare the piss out of me.
Oh, yeah. Lot better. It's all running, I guess.
Sounds like you need a new mic. Go out there.
One for two there. 103. Over.
Oh, you want to take some? I don't know why I'm doing that. We got hard. Okay, hard six. Hey, Gilbert, when I'm talking about the R6.
7 for 6. Over.
Yeah, you thought Tennessee Pass was steep. That's just 2%, but holy crap. That looked nuts on that side over here.
Alrighty, sir. As soon as it clears, I'll bring you down.
I do love that the little SP sticker on the side of this motor. Alright, we're speeding up now. First half of the train is now on the descent. No, not yet, EB, but that's coming up. They'll be on this side. No, I have them off right now to get it up to track speed.
With 82 cars and 10K when you get your line.
All right, we're in dynamic 8. Yeah, I know. I see the 25 coming up. I'll get her slowed back down. Look out for a Thomas flying out in the sky. You just see him falling down the hill.
That's alright. I don't like them big too, so he'll come over and help you out.
And let's give her... Give her 15%. No, give her 25. And 30. On the train brake.
Alright.
There we go.
Service side.
We're in the service. There we go. got to use a little bit of train brake while you're at it. That way you don't lose control. I kind of want to do ATS too, I'm not going to lie. So now the dynamics are fully kicked in, they're working, they're slowing her down. Don't need to go that slow though. Put her back in dynamic 5. Yeah, but here's the thing, Chance. I'm broke. And I have a kid on the way, so I can't really spend a lot of money on games right now. Spend my money on Scratchys. That's a great idea. Oh man. I think this is the road you're talking about that we climbed on ATS. What can go wrong? That's not a solid object. Yes, that is completely true. Diapers and formula are expensive. So, that along with feeding my family and paying my bills, I'm gonna want to be really tight on money for a while. Do more streams, or you could hit that join button. That. Engineer class members just got a new alpha version of the Riverton. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Router 6917, over. How are you looking for departure,
Yeah. And it's pouring the rain outside. Cool. Oh my goodness, look at that. Holy crap. We're in Dynamic 7. Still have pretty good control of the train. The horseshoe of the West, it looks like. Just not as famous.
TWR 1852, are you a key train over?
This guy clears up, I'm gonna get you going.
Bush.
32.
That is wild.
1 second here. Okay to poke out our fire.
Look, it's my mids.
You didn't set the count.
Wait, look at the AC-44. No traction motors. That's that new technology where we don't need wheels for trains anymore. they're testing it out on this Utah Belt coal train. That's not even the rear, that's the mids.
All clear.
That is just downright beautiful.
Straight rail, good descent.
Has the big boy ever traveled the Soilder?
Old Terra 32, go ahead.
No, if it has or not.
Come on down off your end.
Look. As the lead disappears, the rear appears. Oh, it's this track. Uh-oh. Heck yeah. I love this piece of track. 2019 Big Boy traveled the Soilder Summit. Under its own power? I don't think so, right? Having to let loose of the dynamics there for a bit. Big Boy's never been on Soilder Summit. Oh, okay. It's been on Feather River Canyon. Oh, okay. According to Google, it has traveled over the Soilder Summit. Specifically, number 4014 has historically traveled over Soilder Summit in Utah. By the 25 original Big Boys built in 1941, and accompanied the steep grades between Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Ogden, Utah. The restored Big Boy 4014 has made notable treks through rugged terrain as part of their cross-country tour. Trainz Sim Classic. Remember?
Router, kids are okay to come out that east R5. You're all secured, right?
Alright, now this is gonna be a cool look. Because
Okay, you're
our
good.
train's still gonna be up here. This is a tight enough curve. Goodness me. Are we at that one? We are at that one spot. I love this spot.
Alcon, over. You may, there's some moving parts in there, just as you can see, but you may. There is a vehicle ahead of you. They should come out that east end.
I was there when 4014 went to Utah in 2019. It didn't go. It went through Echo Canyon. 4014 has never been over the Soilder Summit. Oh, okay. Well, I would assume that it eventually would go across it. As the engine was primarily built for this terrain, was it not?
Over. Hello, sir. 201 taking over R9. R9 to the 201, 1515. Over.
Have a good day. 15 out.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thanks for the help today, Tom. Have a good day.
And Adam, welcome to work, sir. Ken Bar, you need one more engine, over.
It's a thundering outside.
No, no.
That should do.
Looks like it's quit raining, but it's thundering outside now.
Ken Bar, I'll take you in on the east end of that balloon pocket. I'll have power coming down the pullback. A train coming down the pullback. I just want to make sure you'll clear, so I'll just bring you in on the east end, over.
3 by 2 by 1. There you go. Or 2. Nice. See no Alleghenies more? Absolutely.
Okay,
There's my helpers again.
Switch and the pullback.
Greg is stuck and waiting new instructions. So I'm confused. Where I'm heading from Helper to Provo, am I heading east or west? Afternoon, Emmett.
I think you'll fit still.
Right there is the rear. I'm heading west. Okay. Really confused about east and west here.
Yeah, I think you'll still fit right there. Still two motors.
Provo to Helper. So if I'm heading to Provo, I should be heading west. Yes. I just pulled a Patrick. Now, you guys want to see something really cool? Hold up. So you guys see the view that I'm getting right here, right? Hold up. It's about right there. So you guys see the view I'm getting right here? Look at this. Oh, let me get my display capture. There's the same view. That's just too cool. Yeah, EB, this is the part where you cross on the ATS. Must be due to going 200 miles an hour. Yeah. Yeah, Chance, there's a road on ATS where you follow basically side by side to the Soilder Summit. I know, right? Get your dynamics going, girls. Hell yeah. Sand. Hello, Wigwag. Of course, it's nothing but SD70, so it must be driven by you right now, Sam. They ran 2102 out of coal. My goodness. I love that, it sounds like those jiggles just overworking for an empty coal drag. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Yeah, he copied it. Thank you, Steven.
Going like
I do love that the road is completely custom.
Roger, thank you.
Truck stop. Explorer, Soilder Summit. Take the train. He's already got new billboards coming. And I reckon Audi hated him. Well, not really hated him, you know, just really hated the idea of this reskin.
yeah, you come on out towards yard entry. They told you about leaving some behind to get under tonnage to go solo.
It can be done as long as you know JR's mapping. Girls, you're at 27. Slow down. I might have to use the train brake again, get her back under control. I don't think I've lost control. I think it just took a minute for the amps to build up. Nope. I'm losing it. Train brake at 16. That's what he's talking about, Chance.
Go ahead, 410. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I had another radio going off. Repeat that. Alright, Jack, whatever.
It doesn't feel like that we've only driven 38 miles.
Flagged up. Here we go. Thank you.
Which when you're doing the entire thing at 25 miles an hour, I guess that kind of makes sense. You don't know if it'd be enough? Yeah, me neither. Notch 40? Okay. Takes out Dynamic. Full run notch 8. Now we'll do something silly after the run. I do want to keep her under control here as we come off of the grade. Well, AB, I guess you're truly autistic and gifted. I don't know how much more he's got detailed out this way. All I know is if we're still hitting clears, we're still nowhere near the end. Because, heck, my intermodal was right in front of us. Yeah, I'm getting too far ahead. You guys want to see the full map? No, our intermodal is still going. There's the soldier. We're only a little over halfway. That was really cool. See if you can't throw another train going up against us here. To meet up on. That's pretty nice, isn't it?
I'll get some more power by you.
It looks like we're starting to level off. Let's see. What else can we throw at us? Do CCRL this time.
No. No, no.
Also, don't pay attention to my names over here. Because, things might be a little... We have a real fun with, our names.
No, no, no. No. No.
Loudest American train horn or the RS-5Ts in the Southern Railway. Whew. Banned in 1970 from being used as crews would get sick. Ugh. Go slow, downhill fast, tonnage first, safety last, couple of drops of water, a few grains of sand, the freight doesn't stop, the Rio Grande. The K5LA/HA surpasses that in decibels. The 5T lost its title as the loudest when the K5 series was introduced in the 70s. Wow. No worries, man, and thanks. Yeah, we're really excited. I'm losing control. Never mind, we just hit 50-mile-an-hour limit, so I'm just getting early. Yeah. Best way to avoid it crashing is if you set the draw distance and textures down. Also, make sure your computer has enough memory before even downloading. That's true. Oh no, exactly. Gonna be a tiny wit, tiny Mako. Eh. Am I gonna make him as big of a heretic as I am? Probably. We only get a small spot where we can do 50, but we're coming up to a 40. And now we kindly got control. Might have to use just a little bit of suppression here. You spelt my name wrong, Chance. How long have you known me? That Max is out at 144. Wow. What about when they're put on a SD70, you know, with that extremely, like, high compressor? It is a beautiful route. I'm telling you all. Even though this is just alpha, it's still in alpha stages right now. I mean, yeah, there's some unfinished spots or missing scenery. I'm not sure. That's the point. But at the same time, suppress the air there for a little bit, got us back under control. Take it back down to D. think about down to D6. Max pressure output form is around 150 psi, with most locomotives usually being around 120, 140 max. Okay. So that's why they're super loud on a Mac. Your reskins? Yes, go to Rio's YouTube and watch his YouTube. Because Rio has a very good YouTube video on how to reskin.
If I take the light back at DG696, will that affect the lights you're running on over?
Any SG-70 blaster, like it's nobody's business, no matter the horn or type. Just something I've noticed. Yes, they have a really high compressor. High compression? Compressed? Yes. Now I can do 50. Speaking of 50, we're at 48 people. Thank you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We do 40?
Welcome.
Cool. And we're at 52 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. But literally just whoop. There's Rio. Giovanni! Let's make another train to meet us. Whoa. Oh, wait. I forgot. I honestly forgot about you. EMD's pressure output from the compressors have always been on the higher end, between 140 and 150, while GE's float runs between 110 and 135. That's just crazy. Speaking of trains that don't look too out of whack, here comes Rio's CCRL. And they charge their way through Utah, making their way to Colorado. Burst up the diaphragms, exactly. Throw it up to 200 psi. How to blow one of the bells off. I'll start charging up the dynamics when she hits 35. Speaking of wigwag simulations, you see those Rio Grande units? Yeah, you need to go to wigwagsimulations.com and go get you those units. Those tunnel motors. down, girls. We're on a 2.
Yeah, everybody's done. Come on down. E4. Router over. Outside clear.
See these Utah belt units? You go check them out over on our friends at rmods.com. If you haven't already done so, I don't need to play my ad because seeing how they're literally the units that we're playing with. I think right now we're getting into uncharted territory, ladies and gentlemen. Textures may look a little weird. As you can see, the highway no longer resembles a highway. Again, like I said, this is very early alpha stages of the route. But you still need to check out the rest of our friends over at jointedrail.com. Check out all of their fun stuff they got going on over there. What is that? Oh, we got some line. Love a good floating road line. But again, this route is nowhere near finished. Got a 50 coming up. Cool.
You know, you're all right.
You know, you're all right.
1548. Over.
You know, you're all right. Well, thank you. You guys are losers. Loser. Loser. Forward again. Our boys from the Huntington shops are also in the chat. Make sure to give our friends over there some love as well. What up, buddy? How you doing? Don't mind us, we're just doing 40 mile an hour down the Soilder. Why are we beefing? Thought we were friends. I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Trying to get everything all situated around the house. Took some time today because it's, you know, it's coming a gully washer out there, so took time today to show off a preview of the routes. But otherwise, I'm getting a lot of stuff around my house ready because we have a child on the way, so a lot of stuff going on all at one time. However, still taking the time to relax. You got to. But I wanted to relax with everybody, so here we are. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Nice, nice. You know, new trucks for the Tenno motors to go with the route. Nice, very nice. Welcome back, this guy. We got gonna slow her down to 30 here in just a second. What is that? What is that? Somebody's radio. Good thing we're slowing down though. We're keeping her in dynamic. Spooky radio chatter. Perfect. We got down to 30 just in time. Let me back off the dynamics just a little bit.
Can it come out of 5 for the house?
I got it smelling like Starbucks on a Starbucks in fall in my little office right now.
Beautiful yard, shuttle en route to the hotel.
Keep the dynamics going, and we should be okay to continue down grade, as it looks like we're about to go right into another 2%, roughly, maybe 1.5. We're at 0.78 right now, so I want to say with this big of a dip, about 2. Wait, we're just coasting right now. We are just a cruise. Now that is pretty.
400 or 90.
I wonder how many times I've said that this ride. Because just like you guys, this is my first time seeing a lot of this. I've done a little play test by myself last week when I received the latest update for this alpha, just to make sure everything was working correctly that it needed to be. But a lot of this I haven't seen since the MSTS days when last time I drove this route. Hey Craig Bishop, will you be using the radio chatter instead of a nursery rhymes when you put your baby to bed? Just throws it on Waycross to put him to go to bed. They'll be hearing that and be fast asleep. It's all boring. British Columbia better. All right. Oh yeah, build a British Columbia route. You say it's better. Build it. We'll be the judges of that. Ooh, I like that. Hold up. That is cool. I like that little concrete thing with the water going through right there. That is really nice. 457, pull out your eye. There you go. Make me do it. Whoa. I thought the engine was about to flip over just use of these rocks. Yeah, I love the Mission Road too, but the use of these rocks to create this little valley like this is really nice. Yeah, this is that new asphalt they came up with. It's called dirt.
Over. Go to 84 real quick. I don't want to walk up this guy's shoulder.
Speed limit is 75, and if you make it to the other end of the road without blowing a tire, you get a free cookie. This is insane. Oh, let's go off a little bit and build another train to come meet us. I've seen how we've seen a little bit of everybody's like little fictionals and stuff like that come across, so why not?
No.
East Coast leasing? Yeah, why not? A little far away from home, but they're here. Need some Rio Grande hoppers, like some newer style Rio Grande hoppers. $40, $80. Poop a tunnel. $120, and it's still in the tunnel. Great. Pop out. Come here. Give. Shit. Now on the opposite side of the tracks. There you go. Now get there. Cool. Go. The Rio Grande is leasing any power anything that people will give them. And I'm speeding. Ah! Kick in your dynamics, girls. Going too fast. Give me some brake. Suppress your air there for a little bit. There you go. Bring it back down. We got him.
Get sawed out on 2, and then go up for R2.
Alright.
Correct.
This has been a fun trip. Been live for nearly 3 hours.
And up to the 103.
Just driving this railway through Utah.
R3 for departure. Over.
Alright, if I could have you bring the 6 up to the crest, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay, I don't want it to hit that.
The Soilder Summit.
I will be ready.
This has been fun. Let's see. We still got a little ways to go. Yeah. Yeah, we still got a ways to go.
Router,
The intermodal train from the beginning, he's just now entering Provo.
Oh, there you are. Yep, see you, Gilbert. I'm ready for it. Looks good.
Yes, we have picked out a name.
What's up?
He's named after my papa.
Sorry, 203, correct? That's correct. 203. That's 203, R6 aircraft on to you at 14, break 16, hold 2, over. All right, 1602, R6 aircraft, 203, thank you.
Gotta suppress the air again just a little bit.
Catch up.
Appreciate it, thank you.
I got you.
Come back to the block.
Oh yeah. We'll be real, ever since I was young, I said, if I ever have a boy, he's gonna be named after him. It's up to my little brother to keep my dad's name going. He's named after my dad.
That's all correct, over.
Currently listening, I know this is going to sound weird, but you know, this is technically IRL Union Pacific territory, so I looked for a Union Pacific radio to listen to. We're listening to Barstow.
I'll take care of the 10 Miller for exciting so you can
Go both ends, 105
swap
on
out
the
there, over.
Both ends 105, locked up, thank you.
What a climb. What a grade. About 20 miles uphill, and it's been about nearly 30 downhill. What the hell was that? Bleep.
Signal indication, northward, BP 692, over.
HCLX moment. I'm feeling yawn. Woo-wee. All right. Take her off her dynamics just a little bit, get her speed back up. But I love how the rails have been hot. There's been so many trains that we passed today. Even though we've been going such a downhill grade this entire time that a negative 1% looks flat.
Trainz, you are good descent. Pushing the button.
Oh, because it is flat.
I push the button.
Now I went to 0.20. Right now I've got the dynamics in 2, letting the momentum of the train, the weight of the train kind of push us back up to speed.
Router 201, over.
Fast and hard, good communication.
Blame it on the engineer. Yeah, just blame it on me.
Behind. Let's go 11. Call me at the west end, over.
Take her back up to 3 because look, we're about to go down to 2.19.
Router Barwick, over. Did you copy okay to depart?
Oh my goodness, it's 50 miles an hour, but that's not for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 5 3/4 of a mile.
Another picture. Boron, I got one departing R3, and then I'm going to bring you into R4 now.
I'm not hearing an echo of them on the other side. It's just super cool.
That is correct, sir. And leave it on the west end, please.
Gonna be released, and it's gonna be soon. It's still in the urgent stages. Yeah, don't know. We don't know. We don't. Excuse me. I don't have any information on when it's going to be released, nor pricing, or anything of that nature. All I can tell you is that it is in the alpha stages, and when it is available, it will be available at jointedrail.com. Make sure to go check out all of our friends, including Adi, who's currently in the chat. Check out all of his content as well over at jointedrail.com. What was that one thing I said way back when? That was at my top 10 favorite locomotives from Jointed Rail. So play with the best.
Router Barwickle.
These are my top 10 favorite diesel locomotives from Jointed Rail.
I'm going to get power out of R1 real quick.
That was back when I used to do that stupid, Stranger Things synthwave remix. You guys remember those times?
Some black power to get out of there.
I'm going to give her some power. I'm just going to come to a stop.
Bar Phoenix, okay to come out of the west R1.
I got watermelon. Good. Get back to front of us.
Router 201.
That was really the video that introduced me to you. Top 10 best locomotives from Jointed Rail. I have to redo that now. That was using all the old content. came from an Australian guy. That little barn down there. Well, can't see because of that light, but that's pretty. Yo, look, actual water. It's only complicated if you believe it's complicated.
Okay, Wickle, all the way. Thank you.
I don't want to give her too much power because I give her too much power, we'll just be careening off this hill. I don't know how in the world he does his measurements like that.
Router 32.
Router Kaiser's ready to go.
He wasn't across the world. I'd love to get a sit down interview with Scratchy.
Router 32 over.
Guys, I think we're almost out of track.
Did somebody call me over?
Kaiser's ready to go.
Okay.
Everybody's here.
Come up the...
Out here on 105, one of these auto bears has been broken into.
Looking out, powerhead.
You guys taking a look at these, or are we just trying to close the door? Slowly, looking out, powerhead, got it.
Close them and go.
You know what? Just because
Kaiser holler,
I haven't had one of these pop in today. This girl's just out here in the desert for no reason.
Kaiser holler, barks the ball.
Alright, we're already at a negative 2.8, 217. Get the dynamics rumbling. My English is not with me right now. 2.20. Big blue and big green. There you go. The reskins I finish in like 30 minutes. Where can I get those PTC assets from the guy above you? Yeah, literally. WigwagSimulations.com. I'm not fully on the hill yet. I gotta let her coast. I can't warm them up, because if I start warming them up, I'm just gonna come to a stop, teeter-tottering on between where the downgrade begins and the flat ends. I need to get more weight on the downslope. What's up, SP? Doing good? We're just chilling out in the tunnel for a minute. This is the tunnel that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. All right.
Stop short of that west receiver, please.
did make our own version recently available, but they're not the ones used in rebuilds. Those were made before we did new PTC models. Oh, okay. Well, the models that you were from Audi. But now there's new ones. All depending on your preference. Alright, now we need to get the dynamics turning. We got more of the terrain on the downhill slope now. The engine that I'm in is the main scheme. This is basically a heritage unit, a throwback to their F7s. Yeah. The one in the lead, one on the end of our lead service here. Those are the main scheme. That's the main scheme of Utah Bell. So Audi, Utah Bell SD60i E's, sorry. You gonna let Scratchy have his reskin out there? Milepost in the middle of the track. Milepost in the middle of the track. Milepost. In the middle of the track.
201, this what I got. I got this Waco to party, and I got the blonde. Stopping short of the Flavette. I'll get the blonde.
SD70 Aces. No, I'm sure they would. And I know I'm doing 35, but I see where this is starting to flatten out, so we're just going to kind of let her coast. Got her, hey, if she starts getting any higher than that, I'll have to add some air.
I'll take you guys up to Miller North Side so you can swap it out there over.
Oh! That's a shadow. I was wondering. Again, the route is in early alpha stages, so this was warned. Cue Freebird. We'll just let the brakes loose and just let her run. I appreciate that, but I just wanted to show you guys, like this right here, this route, what you guys have seen so far today is the reason why I put that series on pause for a moment. Because I wanted people to be more interested in this. Just stopping on that 2.6% hill. Oh, I see our friend from Florida has made it up here.
Hey, do you guys have a green light there at VP692 over?
Yeah, I got helpers. I got 5 mids and 2 rear. You know, what you usually see going across this route. Conway, my beloved. Go home. Conway Western? Yes. We're loosening up on dynamics now. Slowed her down way too. CCRL to finish it off. Cool. I wanted to give it some fuel here. Uh-oh. I am under the ground. Today, I literally only own 3 Union Pacific engines. From all the sites, Union Pacific, I only own 3 Union Pacific engines because I don't like Union Pacific. And everyone knows I didn't like Union Pacific before the whole merger talks. It's the reason why I don't have a lot of Union Pacific stuff. So this entire stream, there's only been one true Union Pacific train. And I think I'm about to run into him. Two by 2 by 7? You're still using that Hawaii route, aren't you? We're great big rolling railroad, and I'm really... I keep hearing my version of the song, and I'm not going to sing that over YouTube. I still got some trackage. Still got some time. I'm going to run this red just to view what is left out here. Oh, 2010 is helping the potash. There you go. Speaking of my older videos, one of my favorite videos that I ever done was my review video of Scratchy's Cold Country, but for TRS 19, when I had early access to it. I think these are the last set of signals. And now this thing's about to scream at me because I'm going to go buy red. And I'm just in the cab flipping it off as we're driving by. See ya! And now that's when PTC would throw your train into emergency. We're just coasting. It said that I was allowed to do 50. We're doing 45 right now. Evening, Terry. How you doing? I found a Milwaukee Road trailer that got turned into a trailer home. That's cool.
Okay, thank you. And if I take the light back at CP696, will that affect the lines you're running on over?
And again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, this is early alpha stages. It's nowhere near release. But we were getting a first-hand look at all the finished areas, and compared to what the finished areas look like now, I mean, he's got a while to go still yet. But man, I'm telling you, it looked absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what see your guys' reactions once it does release out to the world. Whoa, what is that?
Where'd it go?
We're wearing a Milwaukee Road hat when you found it. That's cool.
4.
Oh, that's where the track splits.
Ease it down or stop, Betty.
Oh, we are in the city.
Router hauler over.
Gotta use your man voice.
Stop short of west.
Gotta use your man voice. What?
Alright.
On to the 203. Alright, so the plan consists... Oh, actually, I see you coming in the chain. I'll just call you.
And that's the end of the route. Welcome to Provo. We traveled a solid 62 miles. Took us 3 hours. That's cool. And now for something silly.
201, Betty.
Where's my cow?
Router V-bar spud over.
Now, you guys really want to see me break the game? I love how a shilling is driving this train.
Okay, to come out that west.
You guys ready to see something silly? On to the next train. See if we can't catch up with all the droids. Oh God. It's going so fast. 2,234 miles an hour. Yes, it's going faster than the game can render.
What did they tell you to do? Over? Which job's on that, Barber?
453 miles an hour.
Dispatcher 250, you say 7916 over.
He didn't give you instructions. Huh?
We'll go straight down and pick up that car at Ball. Is the car, the change, they said the chains are off for the TCI, and you can pick it up on the heading and over.
Outbound's on duty, over. You can go back in for the crew.
Go, dispatcher out.
There's EB's train. Guess they still haven't got a crew yet. $676 miles an hour, and we're still, I don't like that sway that we got going on, but we're still being fast enough to where the game can still render.
Come on, Z-bars, but I'm
Seven-
ready for you.
805 miles an hour. Gotta do something. Alright, AB, we'll catch you later. I haven't seen another train yet, though. Unless we've done past them. Oh, I hear something. There's Rio Grande. Alright, cool.
Scratchy line for 25. Here we go.
The smoke. Onward and upward.
Soilder, stand
Whee!
by.
Usually freight trains don't go no faster than 60 miles an hour. Intermodal can do 70.
You didn't even have to go that far. I just pointed you that way. Okay, come down before departure. Over.
Oh, I think we've caught up to all the trains that have come to a stop because everybody's all down here. Yep, there's one. There's two. How many trains are gonna be down here? How many trains respawn? There's three. As we now enter Helper. Okay, he's waiting at a signal. Floating signals. Because I have a clear, but there's another one. Oh, my track's ending. I wonder... And I can! Hell yeah! And now I'm gonna run right into the back of another train. Nope, it's just the end of track. Yep, there it is.
Hauler over.
Cool. That was fun. We're gonna do one more something silly. So someone made this suggestion earlier in the stream. Let's go to the top of the hill,
Router
right
hauler
where the
over.
gate, the grade begins
Okay to depart.
on the downhill slope. Let's get.
Okay to come out for the gate, over.
Yes, SP. So let's get with, I don't know, let me just throw something down. Throw you down and get me, I just need a couple of hoppers. That'll work. And what we're going to do save that. All right, drive. We're going to push it back. Let's get it up to like 10 miles an hour. We're going to decouple this car. Just going to shove. No. Couple that. Decouple the first one. Get her up to like 15. And don't hit the stop because then that will just turn on the brakes. Yeah, get her up to 15.
Router 65, over.
And there she goes. And now, won't be able to tell the speed,
No
but
plan.
I'm curious.
I plan on taking you to R3 and power it out for you.
Alright, second dose activated.
Thank you. Further up.
Can I see it on here? I can. But it's not gaining speed, it's actually losing speed. Oh, wait. It might be gaining. You guys see this little blop right here? Consist 236, that's us. We have set a set of cars, gave them a little bit of a shove, and now I'm just free rolling coal hoppers. $14 miles an hour. I'm just curious how fast, if you let 10 coal hoppers loose, going down grade, how fast can they get? We're at 56 likes. Thank you, guys. 17 building speed. Building speed kind of quickly now. 17.4. Ah, hell with it. I'll let you guys test out that theory. It's a mod. I think those are on Trainz Forge. But I think this is really pretty. The music, Kimosabi. It's playing. But it's been really fun. I want to thank Scratchy and all those at Joined Rail for allowing me to be a part of this. Be a part of this alpha. I thank all of our friends all around the place as well. To Adamovic of our mods. Only a 4-hour stream, 3.5. Thank all of our friends over at the Huntington Shops, Wigwag Simulations, and of course, Trainz Forge and all that fun stuff as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more on down the line, then please make sure to leave us a like, comment on what you liked about it, and subscribe for more. Be on the lookout for more Utah stuff in the future. Whenever there's updates to the route, we'll do another stream on it to show you what's changed, show you what's new. And of course, always check out our website at wildwesttrains.com for some free content you might like. Definitely more Riverton, and of course, to our members out there, the Tier 3 members and up, now have access to the latest version of the Riverton. It is also an alpha build for you guys to test out and play with Concross, Waycross, but it's in Kentucky. Yes. But I also still want to shout out Scratchy and all the friends over at Joined Rail. Again, play with the best over at joinedраil.com. Thank you, Roddy, for sticking around with us. And thank you guys for all the love in these kind of weird times for me as I get closer to my child being born in less than a month. So from all of us here at WRT Simulations, have a good rest of your Monday. Have a good rest of your week if we don't see each other anymore. But until next time, my friends, let the music take us out. We'll see you on down the line. Bye-bye!